think of all this Madagodania around Spain and Rubiales and Hermoso and
the coach as well.
And especially because you like La Liga. La Liga is close to your heart.
Let me put it into context, the bigger picture as I narrow it down. Because I think the issue started during the World Cup. It started when last year, around September, when they were selecting the team for the World Cup. The ladies, around 15 of the ladies, said they won't turn up for the World Cup call-up because they had an issue with the manager. I think his tactics, whatever it is, that was affecting them physically and emotionally. That is what I read. So from the 15 ladies, he picked 3 out of the 15 ladies because the coach said, you know what, okay, I've understood you don't want to play, so I'll pick my team and I'll include 3 ladies from the 15. Those ladies ended up going for the team for the World Cup. So during the World Cup, there's still issues in there, but still they ended up winning it. Now during the celebration, now to be fair, I really don't know what is happening. It's complex, and from what I've seen, I think just for the video I've seen, it looks uncomfortable, but now kila mtu ako na story yake, and that is the problem. So it looks uncomfortable. She said she didn't consent to it, but the head of what is his name? Spanish chef, yes, Rubiales. Yes, said it was consensual. So I'm waiting for this one, James, to be honest. I'm waiting for the disciplinary, whatever it is they're going to do. But from what I've seen, it looked uncomfortable, and let's just put it on the category of inappropriate. Very inappropriate, yeah. Yes.
Just to avoid all these things, you must understand their boundaries. Yes. Yeah, he did that thing, but you have to understand, as much as we relate to each other on the playing field in work, you have to understand their boundaries. You can't cross. Yeah.
Well, first time I didn't think it was a big issue, first of all. And then with the reaction, actually, when Rubiales talked about the whole issue, he was like, I was just celebrating. It was a means of celebration. And then, if you remember, Hermoso had some comments on social media when she said that she didn't like it. So first of all, if there wasn't any consent, then he was on the wrong. But I think the story has gone a bit higher because there are other things that the man did on the said day. Because I have one picture where he was carrying a Spanish lady, and then there is the other one that has clearly been. I think it is a good term right now to say grabbing the crotch. That's what has been been talked about in front of the.
Oddly, when that first showed up, I remembered Donald Trump talking about grabbing something. It's the first thing that clicked in my head. Yes.
So I guess all those situations have cropped up together, and they've made the entire noise so huge, especially with the Spanish team also coming up against. And to be honest, even. Okay, for example, you look at the tweet that was written by Mesut Ozil when you're discussing the whole situation in Hector Bellerin. He's not honest because, one, you fabricate a communication letter from Hermoso, which he didn't authenticate. And at the same time, when you threaten the members of the federation to attend a meeting, I think he's on the wrong here.
I'm with Teddy. Let's just draw boundaries. Let's be respectful. Let's respect everyone. That's all. Let's just respect people. I asked this on Spot on yesterday. I know he says it's celebration. So how come when Casillas wins the World Cup, how come we are not doing the same kind of celebration? Why aren't you doing the same with Puyol and Sergio Ramos? Why? Why? Let's just respect, man. It's respect. Teddy's word, I think, should be the word for the day. Teddy Chep. You said boundaries, inappropriate. Said it's wrong. The Kenya Premier League is back. And your team had a starter. I'm assuming that's your team. It had a starter.